What's going on, YouTube? Time for another recap. So, no catalyst can get us out of this range, not even the CPI, apparently. So, as we dive into it, a little shout out to the YouTube community. Appreciate 1,000. Coming up, and just for that, I think we're going to do a special giveaway for 3 accounts on Saturday. So tune in. If you comment on any single one of these videos, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, this Saturday, as long as you leave a comment on any one of these, I'm going to pick a random day of the week. You'll be entered to win a Top Step account, 50K. We're going to give out 3 of them now because of the 3K. So much appreciated to you guys. Tune in Saturday. We're going to give out $150 worth of Top Step accounts to anybody that comments on any of our videos here. So another fantastic day. So we had a good prediction here. Over under massive for the day is yesterday's highs. Long target over CPI low is 564.07 or downside bust to the GPs. So let's talk about it. We had a whole great day today. These are the old PnLs. I don't know where the platform is. I don't know where it is. It's around here somewhere. Oh, there's one of them. These group of accounts were up 1,200, 101. These are $5,200 green on these. And the other grouping, we had more. So right around 8 grand. So plus minus about 8,300, back-to-back 8 grand days now. So let's get into it. There it is. All right. So the GP tags and the QQQ. Okay. So we put out a bunch of markers on exactly how we wanted to play this. And like always, we wait for a giant move candle like CPI. Now, our group knew that CPI is kind of be a little lackluster. We actually weren't looking for much. We're looking for like a lazier CPI. It's more about jobs right now than anything for inflation. So I wasn't really worried about CPI, but doesn't mean we can't play it correctly. So what we do here in our group is we'll fib out the high-low like always, right? So sorry, guys, if this is boring. I know you guys go through this every day and you're like, hurry up and get to the good stuff. Well, we're doing it for the YouTubers. So the 1 minute chart, we're going to take this high-low. We're going to slam her on top bottom and move around over to the right. And all we were today is looking for 50 fib back forth, right? And on SPY, we had extreme weakness divergence compared to QQQ, which we'll go over next. But notice here, on that 1 minute chart, we never got a live tag. So remember, CPI back here, 7:30 a.m. Central. If we go to that 5 minute chart, tighten it up a little bit. Notice that the candles never came back to the golden pocket. The golden pocket is centered right here for the high-low data we just fibbed out, right? So to the downside or hot side, we had a couple targets. And hold of CPI low was the only long I was looking for per the picture. So if we would have held up that CPI low, we would have pushed into the 50 and that would have been our long target. But as the note says, hold of CPI. If it did not hold, right? And this, again, we called for a massive over under. If price action was under the 50 fib right here, it was going to go down and we came nowhere close to getting over it. So we needed only longs to be above that. Now we didn't get it, which is fine. It's perfect. Actually, we had a low break here outside of the CPI candle. And as we noted, had short targets to the downside and anywhere under VWAP where we were entering the breaks, both short targets netted 31 points on ES and 16 points on ES. Now let's go to the QQQ as we've again, we posted all that before it. We go over lots of probability trades and potentials, and we label out a lot of sentiment trades, how to trade them, what we're looking for, PnLs, so on and so forth. One of the big takeaways here, one of the main ones that we did here today, is we had a best case short entry watch, and that was on QQQ at 479. And then we called the short all the way down to the GP. Okay. So again, these are all time stamped. And as you can tell in the data, we were obviously only at the early GP roll around, first time seeing the lower high at 479. So we post this stuff way before it happens. Let's go to the QQQ and break down that move. So what we had for the QQQ, let's make this a little cleaner here. This one's pretty fun. So these are, again, QQQ labeled, and this is what we look for before stuff happens. No different here, fibbing out the high-low, right? And then we had the green algo fibs. We talked about these in the last YouTube where we have a pre-market no-tag algorithm 2 days back now. And if we start to hold these extension levels, we're going to start to see a potential breakout, right? And we're hoping for CPI to be the catalyst. And we talked about it moving back up to the no GP range back here or breaking down to the 460 and getting underneath that 911 candle and coming down to the 450s. CPI provided zero trend, which is fine. It doesn't mean we can't scalp it and trade it like we do every single day. So We came into the CPI, boom, boom, and GP, just like we did on SPY. We mark off that center and we look for direction. Now, this is where that label was made. And again, I made this before it happened. It came down to the bottom of the CPI. Here's the thought process here. Take it real slow. So the Fibonacci high-low comes out, opens up, puts an exhaustion move to that pre-market algo from 2 days ago, fails the 480.47. If we did not mount that, the long play was an F, and we're not going up. We're looking for a downside move back to the CPI data candle low. And I said, okay, well, if it goes under the GP, short it to the low and then get out, watch for that long. We shied the 100 EMA. So we actually ran this short down pretty good on some micros, came back up. And then I said, all right, guys, let's go to the best case short entry here that we have. And that was going to be this guy right here, okay? 911 candle. Again, this freaking number follows me everywhere. Looking for the lower high underneath 478.50, and we said 479 obviously being the 50 fib of the CPI's golden pocket. So we took this candle, we pointed it to the downside here. We had a 5-minute one back as well, and we had a couple different entry points that you could have used on each, but I'm going to do this example on the one. And what we said was short target outside CPI and then golden pocket, right? And we made this big dash line right here, and it says short target outside CPI. So we put in a short entry right here. Best case scenario was breaking out here. It's the lower high. Came into this, stays under this 1 minute no tag GP. So it's under 478.50. Best case short entry watch. It popped into the zone. We shorted the break of the zone, came all the way down to the GP of the daily, which means yesterday's price action high low. If you were to draw a fib on, this is the first golden pocket. We just did it at the price level because we didn't want to get too busy with fibs everywhere. But this was the price target. It's labeled right here, short target outside CPI. So we called the short entry here to watch, broke, snap right into target. So it was a really big trade. And again, we were only playing micros today because the VIX is high, CPI is wild. So we want to protect those accounts, right? But 3 points on QQQ, and that's 40 points a piece here, or on NQ. So when the QQQ moves 1 point, that's 40. So even just the 3 is 12, right? So 120 point call from the best entry short down to the short target of the fibs, all helping from that 1 minute. So let's back up just a little bit more, and I want to show you the reverse. And we talked about this algo from a couple days ago, okay? And in the last YouTube video, if you don't remember here, we just showed it, but just in case you guys like to skip around, I want to make sure you guys grasp this one. This is a no GP tag algo, okay? That's a big algo wick right here that has no golden pocket tag pointed to the downside. When Fibonacci goes down, 1618, 2618, 3618, 42026, whatever it happens to be, it generally walks back up, okay, after the cycle down. So here's that fib box. Cycling 1, 2, didn't hit the 423.60, recovered the 2618 right here today, right? Because we're still bouncing around. Now, this is what fib walking is, okay? Let's call it that. It shows the 1618 to the downside hit, downside hit, downside hit, downside hit, okay? Downside hit. Pay attention. Downside hit 2618, okay? Next day opens up as yesterday. Chops the 2618, which is fine. We know CPI is coming, and we had jolts in between, so we knew it was going to be a chop day leading into CPI. Remember, downside tag. We chop the 2618. It holds in pre-market, pushes up. Now look, upside hit of the 1618. So we cycled down to the 2618, held above it. Then on the way back up, we nailed the recycle on those fibs. We need to pay attention to where those are. Failed at the breakout push. But now, because we are in an uptrend, look at this. After hours low, higher low from yesterday, higher low today, higher high in sequence, higher high in sequence. Look at the trend, okay? Upside hit of the 2618. It's a back test support. So we cycled down, cycled up to the 1618 and to the 2618. Now we're set. We got to hold the GP, okay, of the daily. Now, we had that waterfall called the beautiful short. We called no lower than this, most likely. The close is going to hold up because this is the GP. What does that mean? Well, let's look at it from a different angle real quick again. I just want to draw this as basic as I can for you guys, okay? See this? Yesterday's high and low with a doji body. My main source of support resistance over unders are doji bodies and fibs. You see me mark them off all the time. Not so much maybe doji bodies. My private group knows. They've been watching me do this for 7 years. So as we come into these high-low fibs, we generally watch dojis and GPs. Now look at this. If it would have been above yesterday's highs in trending, we would have looked for the extension to the upside target 486.12. If we lose yesterday's highs, 478.81, we return to the golden pocket, like always, right? That's at least what we hope for. And it pushes back up and did a whole lot of nothing because it's still digesting a freaking catalyst to move this thing upon tariff scares. Now notice right there where we marked that doji body was the bottom, right? And that's the full, almost full golden pocket. Missed it by a little bit. 471.51 is the bottom of that pocket. But that dump today under yesterday's highs retraced to the 50 in the doji body and back up and just went stagnant, because we figured CPI was going to not event. Now, tomorrow, PPI is going to be huge, more important than CPI right now with jobs, and that's what we're going to watch for. So no big predictions today for you guys. We might play some futures opens. What time is it? 3:30? Yeah, we might have time. I'm trying to get the kids down here and do this, but we're going to do the same old for that QQQ, man. We have a no GP tag here. So we held a higher low and finally a little bit of a push of a higher high there on the daily. We're not out of sequence yet. We're still in obvious drain. And again, nothing goes in a straight line. So when it catches that support, we're going to get a big push back up. First target being 10 SMA, second target being that back test of, the SPY. 10 SMA for both, but SPY is going to be 100 EMA and a couple other ones, which again, we've been over a million times, but every video. But the prediction is going to be the same. PPI and claims are going to be what you wait for. And when we have heavy data, we don't make a bunch of predictions where we're like, oh, it could do this, could do this. Yeah, well, it could just go sideways like CPI did too. So this is the high low of today. Obviously, this is going to be used for tomorrow, Thursday's trading, and we're going to go over under that 50. And of course, that 7:30 a.m. Central for me. Jobs is going to come out. PPI, I think, is also pre-market, I want to say. Let me make sure real quick. We always post them in the notes real quick here. Yep, same time. So jobless claims, PPI, quarterly's out after that, and then Michigan inflation data on Friday. But tomorrow, PPI and jobs are going to be the catalyst to watch, and I'm really hoping that's finally the catalyst to kick us back up. Okay, so boop, right to the daily. Last but not least here, just want to talk about the 9/11 candle really fast. Now, remember these algos, and I have a video, watch all the lives on exactly why we pick certain candles and why algorithms look at them. This 9/11 candle was the hold, right? And what did we just talk about? Cycling, right? Up cycle fib 1, 2, all the way up to the 423.6. Down cycled 2618, 1618, 100. Now what? Well, it's easy. It's either going to go hold 469.50, right? That's the 9/11 top candle where we said it wasn't going any lower than this in the last couple days, and it popped up a little bit for today. So tomorrow's the chance to hold above the 50 and run up to 10 SMA daily and this 37 GP. So notice the custom code that we have. If you're a member, hit me up, go to the Discord. It's all in the pins. I'm editing it actually right now. We're going to see 37 GP automatically charted for us, so we don't have to do so many fibs. But if you can't see it, purple and blue here, we're going to channel it out. That's going to be that long target. Lo and behold, what's it line up with? Holy schmoly. It's the fib high low from today. So any hold above the 50 and any breakout above the 100 will net us hopefully a monster scalp above highs to that 10 SMA, to that 1618. 6 points on Qs. God, that's huge. I don't know what we're going to see in that PPI, but that is 40 times 6 on NQ. We don't want to miss it. We've been hitting those 8 grand day back to back. And again, if you want to win a Top Step account, leave, or just $50. I don't care what you send it on. We send it Venmo or PayPal, whatever you want to do. We're handed out for Top Step though, because I really support their cause. I am not an affiliate of Top Step. I just drain my own pockets for this because, well, I think it's awesome. So you guys should have a chance at it too. $50, 3 times going out there on Saturday for 3 different accounts. Comment on all the videos this week. We'll give them all 3 out on Saturday. We're just going to pick random Monday through Friday videos. If you want to watch me trade this stuff live, write the notes, write the sentiment, trade with my group. Hey, the link's in the description. First one. If you want to tune into the next for YouTube, please do. Leave a comment, like, share, subscribe. Like all the cool YouTubers say, take care. Trade safe, my friends.